Good evening, guys. Very good evening, all of you. Am I audible to all of you? So, very good evening, all of you. We are discussing the DI section for your RBI assistant exam over here. Okay, so last 2 days we have discussed multiple types of DI in this, like line graph, pie chart. We also did bar graph. I told you many, important things that you have to keep in mind while solving these type of graph. Okay, we did radar graph also yesterday, but many of you had personally messaged me, ma'am, we need more practice for radar graph. So what I did is, today also I have taken one more question based on the radar graph. Okay, now that is what we are going to discuss today. So before we start, Sujit, Krishna, yes, very good evening, guys. Very good evening, all of you. Okay, so before we start, guys, I want all of you to quickly share the session with your friends so that we can start. Okay, again we are going to follow the same practice, as the time section is very important, or keeping the track of time is very important as far as your RBI assistant exam is concerned. So what we are going to do today is, again when I am going to give you question, you have to solve it in the time given. I hope all of you are getting it. Varalakshmi, yes, very good evening. So whatever time I have given you, I want all of you to try to follow the time track as well while solving this last DI over here. Okay guys, for your next week, that is from Monday onwards, we are going to start with live quiz over here. Okay, so that is what is my plan for Monday to Saturday next week. So what we are going to do is, we will try to take minimum, all the different types of questions from Monday to Friday with the timer over here, live quiz. So in which you can evaluate your performance also. At the end you have to tell me your score. So every class we are going to take 15. If we improve our speed, we will take 20 questions in one class, and then we will check our speed over here. Are you guys getting my point? So from Monday onwards we are going to take live trick. So in that quiz over here, I am going to take simplification, approximation, quadratic, everything would be covered in that live quiz, Monday to Saturday 9 p.m. Fine, Vineet, very good evening, very good evening. So before we start, guys, let me announce for your RBI assistant, today is the last date, because from Monday onwards this batch is going to start. So let me tell you the details about this batch over here. In this batch you are going to get all the three sections: reasoning, quant, English. All the three sections would be covered in this. And if you are using my name as the code, you are going to get maximum offer on the Oliveboard. Okay, so Priyanka is the code that you have to use. You are going to pay 1499 for this price over here. Now I feel that compared to what all things you are going to get, this price is literally nothing, guys. Okay, just imagine, this part is not even 1% of your salary that you are going to get. Are you getting it? Ma'am, how many hours are enough for RBI? Okay, rimjam, that depends on your strength and weakness over here. If you are really good in basics, you just need practice or mock practice over here. Okay, but if you are not good in few of the basics, like some of the topics people are not good at, like permutation, geometry, so here you cannot afford to lose that topic. Okay, because if you have checked the cutoff of RBI assistant, out of 100 it is above 85 to 90 over here. So you can see there is no scope for you to leave any question like your banking exam. Are you guys getting my point? So if you are really not good at any of the topic, even 2-3 topics you are not good at, definitely this course will help you out and it will prove very beneficial for all of you. So it is not like your banking exam where you can skip few of the topics. You will definitely suffer in the score at the end. Okay, so just check it out, guys. I am telling you this because this is the last day of registration and we are giving this offer. So I thought, let me just tell you about the details. In this we are going to get live practice session as well. So in LPS you can evaluate your performance with other candidates as well. So that way I feel that this will really benefit you, and you will get all other subjects as well. Not only quant, English, reasoning, GK. So till your RBI assistant mains exam we will be with you. Okay, so that is what I would like to tell you. For SBI clerk batch also, okay, so SBI clerk batch also, one demo was there, but this batch is also going to start from tomorrow itself. So I want all of you to check out these details as well, because we are soon expecting the notification for SBI clerk exam. Now you might have seen banking pattern nowadays, they are not giving more time for practice. So that is the reason I feel that this is perfect time you can work upon your basics, so that when your notifications are out, you will be ready with thorough preparation of all the quant sections over here. Okay, and as I tell you every day, rather than purchasing individual courses, guys, okay, rather than purchasing RBI assistant, then foundation, then SBI clerk, why aren't you checking for this elite subscription over here? Okay, really good package, guys. Trust me, next 6 months you guys are going to have lot of exam. IBPS PO would be there, SBI PO would be there, clerical exams would be there. Anything that is there, you can watch it free on our platform. Are you getting it? Provided that you are purchasing this elite package. In this package, you will be able to attempt the mock test as well. So from any site, if I feel that if you are purchasing any of the mock test, minimum 1000-1500 you are going to pay. So why not to pay 1000 more and purchase this package over here? Literally next 6 months, every classes would be accessible to you. Okay, along with that, you will get sectional test as well. So you can practice your weaker sections more as per the sectional test. So do check out, guys. If you are using my name as the code right now, you are going to get the maximum offer. So this course will be there for 2624 over here. Perfect. Ujjwal, Meena, yes, very good evening. So let us start with today's DI section over here. So guys, I want all of you to please share the session once. Yes, can you please share the session once with your friends? Yes, all of you please put it in all the groups so that everyone can join over here. Perfect. So first question is there on your screen. Let me see how many of you could do this. Now intentionally I have taken pie chart, but this pie chart is degree based pie chart over here. So it is different than what we have solved so far. We did one more pie chart, but that was based on the percentage value. So today I have taken it based on the degree over here. Let me see how many of you could get the answer for this one. Should I show you the question? Okay, so this is the given data. Here what they have provided you, study the following pie chart and give the answer over here. So following pie chart shows the number of passengers who come to Delhi from 6 different countries in 2010. Okay, so this is about the number of passengers over here. Total value is 4320. Okay, and also they have provided you how much is the value from the total value, and pie chart is in the degree format over here. This is my first video. Okay, very good. So definitely you are going to enjoy it. Yes, can you try the first question over here? Actually, I kept it in last question paper itself, last PPT itself, but we couldn't cover it. So let us cover it today itself. Okay, can you try this question over here? Question is there in front of you. I had already told you about the data. I want quick answer from all of you. So guys, let us focus more on time as well. Okay, all of you keep track of your own time. Perfect. So Rabia, Ujjwal, Meena, Mabi, Rimjim, yes. Very good evening. Very good evening. So guys, please, if possible, all of you please put it in all the groups over there so that everyone will be benefited from this practice session over here. We are going to take one radar graph as well, just for your more practice. Because yesterday 2-3 people messaged me, ma'am, we need more videos about radar graph. So I thought of taking one more question over here. Yes. B option. Varalakshmi is saying D option. Ujjwal is saying 1. I am getting multiple answers. Okay. Okay, please pay attention. Let me solve it for you. All of you please pay attention over here. So how will you go about this question? Okay, so 23% more. Multiple of you are saying 23% more over here. Let us check out how we are going to go about this. So here what they have provided you, number of passengers from Germany and Brazil together. Here how much percent more or less than from USA over here. Now first and foremost important point that you have to remember, whenever you have to talk about percentage value or percentage increase or decrease, please never calculate actual value over here. You can directly solve it using the degree value itself. Why? Because whatever value you are going to get, that is in the ratio format. So you need not actually calculate the exact value over here. So what can I say? Germany and Brazil, if I am adding both of the values, what is the value over here? You can calculate, it is 100 degree. Are you getting it? That is nothing but 100 degrees over here. Now it is less than USA over here. If you are checking USA value, it is 77. So they have asked you this 100 is how much more or less than 77. Definitely it is more. Yes, definitely it is more over here. More by how much value? It is more by 23. Okay, now please remember a thumb rule. Whatever is coming after than will be your denominator. Whatever is coming after than is going to be your denominator over here. So this is 23 upon 77 into 100. Are you getting it? This is what is going to be your answer over here. Now many of you might be having doubt. Yes, 23 by 77 is the perfect answer. Ma'am, how to calculate the exact value? Now please pay attention. This point is very important. 2300 upon 77. You have to first observe your options over here. Okay, first you have to observe your option. Now if I observe here, if I just multiply this by 3, approximately you can calculate the value. This will be 7 3s are 21. This is 23. You are going to get 231. That means my first factor has to be 2 over here. Are you getting it? So either B, C, D would be the option over here. Either B, C, D will be your answer over here. Everybody is following this? Anybody is there who is having doubt? Anybody is having any doubt? Now of course you know that this value 100 is more than that. That means either C or D would be the option over here. Either C or D would be the option over here. So how will you calculate it? Directly you have to write down 77 table itself. So 77 2s, if I am calculating, I am going to get my value as 154. So what is your first factor? 230 is your first factor. 230 minus 154. You can calculate your answer here as, this is 6, that is nothing but 76 would be the value. So approximately you can say what would be the factor over here. What would be the next factor? I think your next factor is going to be 3 over here. That is why your answer would be 23% more. Everybody is getting my point? How you have to divide? Yes. Whenever you are getting approximate value, please check out your values clearly and try to make approximation by taking direct table of a bigger value. Are you getting it? Do not try to divide it by smaller factor. Directly also you can note the table of the given value over here. Radha, Agastya, yes, all of you are correct over here. What would be the answer? What would be the answer? Those who are saying 23, 25, can you tell me what would be the final answer? Can you just check and tell me what would be the answer over here? I feel that if you are dividing this, first factor would be 2, second would be approximately I think 9. Can you check? That is the reason I took this question over here. Let me see how many of you are getting the answer. What would be the next factor? 29 would be the factor over here. That is the reason I took this question. Are you guys getting my point? Are you guys getting my point? So especially when it is about approximation, yes, you are perfectly correct. You have to directly write down the table to calculate the value. That is what I was checking, whether you are marking it with 2 or not. So guys, please remember, whenever they are giving you such factor, that is approximately, please directly divide it by the given value. There is high possibility of you making the mistake over here. Everybody is clear with this? Should I explain this part again? Should I explain this part again? Anybody is there having smaller doubt? Because these type of question, approximation question, you may expect in your exam. So I have seen multiple times students going with 2 value over here. Please do not follow that. Everybody is getting it? Anybody is there who is having doubt, you can ask me. Okay. Now this question logically also you could have done over here. How you could have done logically? Please pay attention. Here directly you could have observed this value when you are multiplying 77 3s, you are getting 2310, which is approximately near to this value. That means my answer is going to be 3 over here. Are you getting it? No need to even divide by the second factor. You could have easily seen 77 3s would be approximately 2310, which is nothing but closer to 2300. So what is the perfect answer? 30% more is the perfect answer. I don't think any one of you got it right. Okay, so please check out about the approximation question over here. Yes, can you try next question? Next question is there on your screen. Let me see how many of you are applying a short trick over here. Yes. Do you actually need to calculate the value over here? As it is question about ratio, again you have to remember the same point in this case. As the given question is about the ratio, you can directly use the degree value over here. Yes, whenever you have, please remember, whenever you have question about percentage or percentage increase, okay, or the question about ratio, never calculate the actual value. You can directly use degree values as it is. Everybody is following this? Okay, very good. Vineet got the perfect answer. 17:19. Varalakshmi is also getting the same answer. Very good, very good. What about others? What about others? 17:19 is the perfect answer, guys. What a performance. Agastya, Shweta, Akshay, really good performance, guys. Very good. First answer is the perfect one. So how will you go about this question? Let us quickly do it. So find the ratio between total number of passengers from Australia, France and Brazil. Okay, so they are talking about Australia, France and Brazil over here. That means you have to take 60, 68 and 42. And to the number of passengers, USA, Germany and China. Okay, so you have to take the remaining value over here. Okay, so USA, Germany and China. So if I am calculating the value, I can easily calculate this value over here. So 77 plus 55 plus 58. Are you getting it? If you are adding this value, that is nothing but 6 plus 4, 10 plus 6, 16, 17, 170 would be the value over here. Okay. The remaining value you can calculate using the given factor over here. Okay. So how will you calculate it? 170 divided by, you can calculate the remaining value, which is nothing but 190 over here. Are you guys getting my point? So 17:90 would be the value. Everybody is getting my point. 17/19 would be the perfect answer. Now what could be the short trick for this particular question over here? I want all of you to please pay attention. For this ratio based question, you could have easily applied the short trick. What you can do is just calculate the numerator part over here. Just calculate the numerator part. This is 170. You know that the remaining value is another remaining part of the circle. So you can write this as 360 minus 170 over here. Are you getting it? Rather than adding remaining values, you could have easily said 170 upon 360 minus 170 over here. So that way also you could have calculated the same answer in this case. Everybody is getting my point? Is there anyone having any doubt? Clear, right? Ujjwal, Agastya, Prasad, they are getting the perfect answer. Let us quickly move on to the next question over here. Yes, next question is there on your screen. Okay, Ratan Kumar, new student. Okay, very good. So hope you are following, Ratan Kumar. So especially those who are new, guys, do not forget to subscribe and like this session, so that every time you are joining, you will be able to, you will get update from Oliveboard that this particular session is going on. Are you getting it? And from Monday onward, guys, like again I would like to tell you, from Monday to Saturday 9 PM we are going to start a live quiz over here. In that quiz we are going to take simplification, approximation, arithmetic section, DI section, everything we are going to solve with a time. At the end you have to tell me your score. Okay, so we will try to cover 15 to 20 questions over here in one class. Perfect. So let us discuss the next question now. Let me see how many of you are getting the answer. Yes, can you try this question? So guys, I don't think all of you have shared the session, so I request all of you, please do that once. Akshay, Vineet, Agastya, Varalakshmi, B option. Very good. Very good, guys. Perfect one. B option is the perfect one over here. So guys, for your assistant pre-exam, RBI assistant pre-exam, for DI section, no need to decode the value first. Okay, maximum questions can be directly solved looking at the data. So directly go into the question, never decode the data over here. 3156 is the perfect answer. Ujjwal, Agastya, Varalakshmi, everybody is getting the perfect answer. Find the total number of passengers from all the countries except from Brazil and China over here. So they have given you here you could have noticed, all of you please pay attention, here you could have noticed they have given Brazil and China. These are the smaller value to calculate over here. So what you could have done, 360 minus these two value will be easier for you to calculate. Are you getting it? Rather than adding the remaining values, it is better to subtract two values over here. So what would be the total? You can add both of the values, that is nothing but 97. So what would be the value over here? This is 3, this is 10. So it is 263 upon 360 multiplied by my total value 4320 over here. Are you getting it? You can directly subtract the value and do your calculation quickly in this particular case. So now you can cancel these values over here. Both the values are divisible by 4, 4 ones are 0, 8. Again both are divisible by 9, 9 ones are 9 twos are. Easily you could have seen 12 threes are 6, so end digit would be 6. There are two possible options. So try to multiply the full value. Your answer would be 3156 in this case. Perfect answer by many of you. Are you getting it? Now if your unit digit is present in only one option, directly you could have checked it. So indirectly I am telling you trick also over here. So multiple times in your DI you can directly mark your answer based on the unit digit as well. Okay, I hope everybody is following it. Let us move on to the next question over here. Yes, next question is there on your screen. Can you give it a try? Perfect. Yes. Let me see how many of you are getting the perfect answer over here. So guys, I can see many new people are here. Bobby, Ujjwal, Agastya. Hope all of you are understanding it. So guys, when we are doing it in this YouTube session, generally we are not taking it in an organized manner. Okay, so if you want to learn all the topic from start to bottom, okay, so definitely I think that you should join our paid batch course. In that I am going to tell you all small tricks related to every topic in much detail. Along with that you will get practice questions as well. Varalakshmi, Vishal, Akshay, all of you are saying 60. Vineet is also saying 60. Very good, very good. 60 is the perfect answer over here. 60 is the perfect answer. Very good guys, very good. So let us solve this question over here. How will you calculate this? Can we directly approach this question using the degree value? That is the first question over here. Can we directly approach this question using the degree value? 60 is the perfect value. Very good. Okay. So let us do it. I think many of you already got the answer in this. So let us try to do it now. Yes, Sandeep is also getting it. Perfect. So here how will you do it? Find the difference between number of passengers in Australia, China. So you have to add Australia, China. That is nothing but 115 over here. And if you are checking this value, France and Brazil together. Okay, France and Brazil, if you are adding both of the values, that is nothing but 110. How much is the difference? 5 degrees is the difference. So I can convert this as 5 upon 360 into 4320. Last question itself you have seen the multiplication factor is 12 over here. So directly I can mark this as 12 and write my answer as 60 degree in this case. Everybody is following this? So data you can use from the previous question. Only thing is you have to keep in mind what all values I have calculated. So many times guys in your DI section, next questions may be related to previous data. So make sure in rough sheet also you are writing it bit properly. Okay, do not write here and there so that you won't be able to find out your own data. Okay, perfect. Let us see how you are going to approach the next question over here. Yes, can you solve this question? Can you solve next question which is there on your screen, all of you? Yes. Let me see how many of you are getting the perfect answer over here. Guys, again I am telling you, please keep track of your time because for your exam, the timer is really important. Vishal, USA, Radha, Agastya, everybody is saying C over here. रतन कुमार प्रीवियस ईयर का क्वेश्चन करवा देना मैम. ठीक है रतन, ओके, वी विल डू वन थिंग. हमारा मंडे से लाइव क्विज शुरू होने वाला है 9 PM एवरी डे. ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट डे वी विल ट्राई टू कवर प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर क्वेश्चंस इटसेल्फ. Okay, so that you will get perfect idea about time and questions as well. Okay, perfect. So let us try to do this question over here which is there in front of you. In which country the number of passengers come to Delhi is the highest over here? Okay, now first of all, this is the really simple question. Here they have asked you the maximum value. Looking at the question itself, you could have got the answer. Wherever degree value is maximum, your answer would be that. So USA would be the answer over here. Looking at the question in 1 to 2 seconds itself, you could have got the answer over here. Perfect one. Now let us move on to the next question. That is nothing but the radar graph. Okay, so yesterday we did one triangular radar graph. Today we are going to do this next question over here, that is pentagon based radar graph. Now before we attempt it, I want all of you to decode the data present over here. Then only we will move on to the question. Okay, so let us decode this data one by one. So especially those who are beginner, radar graph is extension of your line graph over here. So in line graph, when we talk about the line graph, you just have two axes. Okay, and on this we present a line. In case of radar graph, instead of this, you are going to have multiple axes over here. Are you getting it? So in radar graph, you are always going to have multiple axes. Now it is always easy to read a vertical line. How you read the vertical line over here? Directly you take the value. But when it comes to other axis over here, it is somewhat tedious because you have to take the hexagon from here. Are you getting it? Now sometimes many students extend it like this by a line. So generally I prefer that rather than drawing a line, what you can do is count the hexagon from outside end. Again, an important point, whenever you are doing a radar graph, never do it from inside value, because multiple times we miss this intersection of the axis over here, that is this middle value. So there is high probability of you making mistake. So what you can do is read the value from outside end over here. Okay, now let us decode this data together. What they have provided you, they have shown a registered fare from 5 different slot over here. So let me write down 5 different slot A, B, C, D and E over here. Okay, there are few males and few females over here. Now I want all of you to read the data corresponding to A and tell me what would be the value of male and female. Yes, can you quickly tell me the value corresponding to male in A over here? So male is nothing but the blue value. I think corresponding to axis A, it is really simple. Corresponding to axis A, it is quite simple over here. Let me see how many of you are getting the value. Perfect answer by Radha, Varalakshmi. Very good guys. Directly you can see it is cutting at 40. So male value would be 40. If you are talking about the female, it is just below that. So it is nothing but 30 over here. Perfect answer by many of you. Are you all getting my point? Let us talk about B over here. Let us talk about B. What will be the value for B over here? Yes, can anybody tell me what would be the value for B? Now when you are reading this blue value or male value, count the hexagon from outside. First, second, third, fourth. So fourth value from outside. First, second, third, fourth. That means this value is going to be 50 over here. This value is going to be 50 over here. Everybody is following my point? Perfect answer guys. Now if this value is 50, the female value is going to be just above that, which is 60 in this case. Mayank, Shweta, perfect answer. 50 and 60 is the perfect answer. What about C? Can you tell me about C? Now I think C is the easiest one. It is present on the last line over here. Both the values, that is nothing but 80 and 80 would be the value over here. Everybody is following this? 80 and 80 would be the value as far as C is concerned. Yes, Radha could read it perfectly now. Shweta, Agastya, I think many of you have got the idea now how to read it. Okay, what about D? Can you quickly tell me what would be the value corresponding to D over here? So really interesting graph guys. That is nothing but your radar graph. So it is very important to learn to read this graph. Once you could read it, you are going to get all the answers clearly. Okay, ma'am, पहले questions दिया करो करने के लिए. Okay, Vishal, we are going to do it because I have written the table. That is why I am not showing you that question. Perfect one. So here this is nothing but 70 and 60 over here. And what about E? What about E? What is the decoded data over here corresponding to E? You can just check the value, that is third value from here, which is first, second, third, which is 60. Yes, perfect. And this is 60, 50 and 40. So female value is going to be 40 over here. Agastya, Vineet, Varalakshmi, very good guys. Is there anyone having any doubt in decoding now? Okay, so especially many of you are saying, ma'am, take one more question tomorrow. That is the reason we are covering one more radar graph. I hope everybody is clear with this. Anybody is there who is having doubt? Anybody is there who is having doubt? I think perfectly clear, right? How to decode the data. Shweta is getting it. Yes, yes. I can see perfect and excellent performance by many of you. You have decoded the perfect data over here. Now let us solve the question. I have written that data here. Whatever we have decoded in the tabular format. Now let us try to do the question over here. So first question is there on your screen. Let me see how many of you are getting the perfect answer over here. Can you give it a try? Next question. Males registered for fare in slot A and C together at what percent more or less than a female for in slot B and D together? So read the proper value and tell me the value over here. Okay, Shweta, Vishal, Varalakshmi, 0. What a quick and perfect answer, guys. Very good, very good. Agastya, Meena, Akshay, excellent performance. 0 is the perfect answer over here. 0 is the perfect answer. How will you do this? Male registered in slot A and C. So if I am checking the male value, that is nothing but 120, are what percent more or less than female registered in B and D over here? So if you are checking female in B and D, that is again 120. So 0% is the perfect answer. What a performance. Very good. Let us move on to the next question quickly. Yes, can you try next question? Very good. So speed is really important and I can see all of you are performing really well. Yes, can you try next question over here? What is the average number of male users in all the given slots over here? Yes. How will you calculate the average and that too quickly? 60. Very good. What a performance. Vishal, Varalakshmi, Vineet. Perfect and quick answer. Ujjwal, very good. Perfect, guys. Shweta is also getting it. Now, what is the short trick for average? Ratan Kumar is also getting it. Very good. Radha, very good. Perfect one. Perfect. So, how will you go about this question over here? Whenever you have to calculate the average, I want the average of this value. What you can do is take certain value as a reference value over here. Now, I can observe many of the values are near to 60. Okay, you can take any average. All the values are near to 60. So, how much below 60? Minus 20. How much below? Minus 10. This is plus 20. This is plus 10. Are you getting it? And this value is 0 over here. You can see all these values are getting cancelled. So, 60 would be your average. Are you following my method over here? This method will really help you to get quick answer in this case. Now, whatever step I have written, this step you can do in your mind. You can orally calculate the offset and do it over here. So, here it is, I am taking 60 as the reference. Here it is minus 20, here it is plus 20. You can cancel these two values. Are you getting it? Here it is minus 10, here it is plus 10. You can cancel these values. That means 60 would be the value over here. Everybody is following this? Everybody is following this? Very good, guys. I am really happy with your performance. Very good. Let us move on to the next question over here. Next question is there on your screen. Let me see whose performance is quick over here. Aniket, Miss क्या पढ़ा रही है? Okay, Aniket, we are discussing the DI question for your RBI assistant exam. Okay, and this particular question is about your radar graph. We have already decoded that graph and we are solving the questions now. Yes, can you try this question? Yes, excellent performance. Vineet, Vishal, Ujjwal, Shweta, very good, guys, very good. B option is the perfect one. B option is the perfect one over here. What is said? In which slot the maximum number of users are registered for the fare over here. Now, I told you, whenever you are talking about the maximum value, yesterday itself I have taught you this trick. Whenever we are talking about the maximum, try to take maximum of both the column. Here if you are observing, this is the maximum value. Here also this is the maximum value. So no need to calculate exact answer. Directly C would be the answer over here. Looking at the table itself, you could have told C would be the answer, ma'am. Are you getting my point? Now few of you are saying, ma'am, please show the question first. So you can see, as I have decoded the radar graph data over here, we are able to solve the question really quickly. So especially guys, whenever you have question related to, maximum, least, more, please try to decode the value initially. That way it will be really beneficial for you to get the values over here. Okay, let us move on to the next question now. What is the average? Okay, what is the average? They are asking you about the average now, about all the users in all the slot. Now, how will you be able to calculate the value over here? Yes, let me see how many of you are getting the quick and correct answer over here. दिवाकर हिंदी मीडियम का स्टूडेंट कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा. अनिकेत, व्हाट यू कैन डू इज यू जस्ट ट्राई टू फॉलो. आई थिंक क्वांट में ज्यादा इशू आपको नहीं आएगा लैंग्वेज से. आप थोड़ी देर अटेंड करके देखिएगा, आपको आई डोंट थिंक आपको कोई इश्यू इसमें फील होगा. ओके, जस्ट वेट टिल नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन बिकॉज आपने इन बिटवीन ज्वाइन किया, सो देयर इज हाई पॉसिबिलिटी कि आपको ये क्वेश्चन ना समझ में आए. ठीक है, मीना, विशाल, वरलक्ष्मी, विनीत, perfect guys, excellent performance, very good. 114 is the perfect answer, very good. All of you are getting it. What is the average number of users in all the slot? इसमें हमने already average calculate किया था, that was 60. So this total value was 300. How will you calculate this average? You can take 60 as the reference again. Okay, this is minus 30. Are you getting it? This value is minus 30. This is minus 20 over here and this is plus 20. So these two will cancel. This value you can calculate over here as 300 minus 30, which is nothing but 270 over here. Are you getting it? So ये आपका 300, ये आपका 270. You can divide the total value by 5 in this case. Are you all getting it? How what I have done? I am trying to calculate the total value over here. How I am doing that? We have already calculated the male average. What was male average? 60 was the average. So I have taken this total as 300. How will you calculate the total over here? Take reference as 60. तो ये दोनों values तो आपकी 60 है. How much is the offset over here? It is minus 30 minus 20 and this value is plus 20 over here. Can you observe? So plus 20 minus 20 मेरा cancel होगा, सिर्फ ये value मेरी बचेगी. So I am saying 300 minus 30, this would be your total. You can divide this value and divide by 5 over here. So 114 would be the perfect answer. Very good guys, very good. I hope everybody is getting it. Vishal followed the same trick. What a performance, Vishal. I hope everybody is getting it. Mayank, Radha, Ratan, Kuldeep. Very good, guys. Very good. Let us move on to next question. Yes, next question is there in front of you. Can you give it a quick try? All of you. So we are trying to focus more on time as well, guys. Okay, so keep track of your timer as well. Yes, let me see who all of you are getting the perfect and quick answer over here. So in how many slot percentage of female in a slot over all the users is more than 50 over here? That is what is the question. Yes, let me see how many of you are getting the answer. Vishal is saying E option. Okay, what about others? Yes guys, Kuldeep 1. Excellent performance guys. E is the perfect answer over here. What a performance. Meena, Ratan, Akshay, very good, very good. E option is the perfect one over here. Ujjwal is also getting it. Excellent. Okay, how will you go about this? Let me tell you the short trick over here. So for this question, what they are telling you, yes, all of you can pay attention now. In how many slot the percentage of female is more than 50%. What is the meaning of this? When you are adding, it should be more than half over here. For example, this is 70, half would be 35, it is not more. If you are adding this 110, it is more than 55, so B would be the slot. If you are adding both of the value, they are saying more than 50%. Equal to 50% is not allowed, so this won't be counted. Very important point. This won't be counted over here. Similarly, here also it won't be more, here also it won't be more, so 1 would be the perfect answer. What could have been the trick over here? What could have been the trick? I will tell you trick over here. As they have said you, the female should be more than 50%. That means female value should be more than male. In that case, only your answer would be more than 50%. More than 50% means what? Male are female and male. If both of them are 1 by 1, this is 50%. When I want it more than 50%, that means female मेरी ज़्यादा होनी चाहिए. Female की value मेरी ज़्यादा होनी चाहिए. So directly looking at the table itself, you could have seen only in this case female is more than male. So 1 would be the perfect answer. Everybody is getting it. So जब भी आपका 50% का question आएगा, तो no need to think. What you have to check is other value should be more than the previous value. Everybody is following this trick? Yes, everybody is following this trick. Perfect. Very good. Let us move on to the next question now. Yes, next question is a tabular graph. Again, here we are following the new concept over here, that is ratio based concept. Okay, so here we are going to learn few tricks about the ratio based question over here. Let me see how many of you are able to follow this question. Okay, so let me see how many of you are getting the quick answer over here. Can you give it a try? Can you give it a try, all of you? So we are, there is high probability that you may get ratio based question either in the format of table, or it may be in the format of line graph or the pie chart over here. But definitely it is going to be there in your exam. Let me see how many of you are getting the answer over here. So guys, again I am telling you, from Monday onwards we are going to follow this similar manner quiz over here. Okay, as a few of you are saying about the previous year question paper, we will start with previous year question paper. We will try to see how many questions all of you are getting right. Okay, DI से रतन in your pre-exam, आपके clerical assistant pre में 5 ही questions आएंगे, 1 or 2 DI would be there. But as far as your mains is concerned, you are going to have 3 to 4 DI over there. So आपको जो भी practice करनी है वो pre और mains दोनों को साथ में रख के practice करनी है. Are you getting it? Kuldeep, Pooja, Akshay, Ratan, excellent performance guys, excellent. Akshay and Ratan are getting the perfect answer, I guess. Pooja, please you need to check your answer. 55 is the perfect answer over here. Okay, now before we move on to the question, I would like to tell you the concept of this particular DI. Okay, it is a tabular DI over here. Let us see what is the concept of this particular DI over here. All of you now please pay attention. Here they have said, study the following table and answer the question. Now the first column, this is about the offices over here. Now this column is telling me about the total employees in HR plus finance plus other. There are 3 sections represented over here. If I am talking about this section, it is only about HR. So for HR आपके क्वेश्चन में एग्जैक्ट डेटा दिया गया है कि कितने एम्प्लॉइज HR सेक्शन में वर्किंग है. ठीक है, आई होप एवरीबडी इज फॉलोइंग इट. नाउ नेक्स्ट पार्ट इज रेशियो अबाउट एम्प्लॉइज इन HR एंड फिनांस. आपके HR और फिनांस की एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू प्रोवाइडेड नहीं है, आपको उन्होंने रेशियो इसमें दिया गया है. आई होप एवरीबडी इज फॉलोइंग इट. नाउ फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट मी गिव यू एग्जांपल फॉर A. सपोज लेट अस डिकोड अबाउट A. तो आपके HR में इसके 18 एम्प्लॉइज है. दैट मीन्स हाउ विल यू कैलकुलेट HR वैल्यू? दिस विल बिकम 2 9s are 18. Okay, if I am observing my first value, 2 9s are 18 over here. That means 9 is the multiplication factor. So whenever you are getting ratio based question, you have to focus more on this multiplication factor over here. So this is 2 9s are 18. I am going to multiply this also by 9. This would be 27 over here. Now if this is 18 and this is 27, total is 45. So I can calculate how many other students would be there. How many other students would be there? 225 other employees would be there. Everybody is following my point? Everybody is following how we are doing this particular DI? What is the concept here? Now once we have understood the concept, let us focus on to the first question present over here. Okay, so what is the first question given? They have asked you what is the number of employee in finance department of A and D. So directly they are asking you finance value. So A, I have already calculated 20C. How will you calculate D value? This is 8 4s are 32. So 7 4s are 28. You can add both of the values over here. End digit is 5. 8 plus 7, 5 is the end digit. There is only one option corresponding to that. So 55 would be your answer. Are you guys getting my point? No need to even add the complete value. Directly, many time when you are adding bigger number, this unit digit trick will really help you out. Sandeep, Shweta, perfect answer guys. Perfect. Mayank is also following it. Very good. Let us move on to the next question. Let me see how many of you are getting it quickly now. Now I think you must have understood the concept of this DI. Let us try to follow the same in the next question. Let me see how many of you are getting the quick answer over here. So guys, I want quick and correct answer. All of you make sure you are doing it quickly. Perfect. Very good. Let me see how many of you are getting it. बार ग्राफ वाला रतन कुमार करेंगे. डू नॉट वरी, वी विल डू बार ग्राफ ऑल्सो. मैंने एक्चुअली पार्ट 1 पार्ट 2 ऑलरेडी कवर किया है. उसमें आई ट्राइड कवरिंग 2 to 3 बार ग्राफ. यू कैन चेक दैट आउट वंस. Vineet, Varalakshmi, excellent performance. Quick and correct answer. 414 is the perfect answer over here. Rohit is also getting it. Very good. What about others? What about others? 414 is the perfect answer guys. Akshay is also getting it. What a performance. Pooja, Ujjwal, I think everybody is able to get it now. Perfect. How will you go about this? Okay, please pay attention now. Here they have asked you what is the number of employee in other department of D and E. They are talking about other value in D and E. How will you calculate that? This is 8 4s are, so this will become 7 4s are 28. If I am adding this value over here, that is 250 minus 60. And how will you calculate E value? This is 6 8s are, so 11 8s are 88. If you are subtracting the value over here, that is nothing but 136. So what they are asking you, what is the employee in other department? So you have to add both of the values. As I told you, you have to add both the values. End digit is 0. This end digit is 6. 0 minus 6, that means 4 would be the end digit. Directly you could have marked your answer. Can you see how easily I have approached it using the trick? No need to calculate the exact value. Directly using the unit digit itself, we got our answer. Are you guys following it? Are you guys following it? 414 is the perfect answer over here. Everybody is getting it. Sandeep, World Queen. Excellent performance, guys. Excellent performance. Very good. I think everybody got the answer. No need to calculate the exact answer over here. Next question is there on your screen. Let me see how many of you are getting it right. Can you try next question which is there on your screen over here, all of you? So in office C, 25%, 20% and 50% people, they have given you about the female value over here. Okay, so you can use percentage to fraction short trick over here. Percentage to fraction short trick will help you out in this question. Let me see how many of you are getting it perfectly over here. Yes, can you give it a try? Chetna, yes, yes. Can you give it a try? Next one. Yes, so much time, guys. So first of all, quickly calculate the number of employees over here. Okay, they are talking about office C, HR, finance and other department. If I am checking this value, it is 8 2s are. So this will also be multiplied by 2. This will become 10. So I have to subtract 26 from this. So what would be my HR value? Yes, HR value is 16. Finance value is 10 over here. Other value will be equal to, you can calculate, that is 25. Now what is said in your question? They have given you 25% they are female. Now what is asked? They are asking you male department over here. So what would be male value? It would be 75% of this value. That is nothing but, you can calculate, 12 would be the value over here. 20% means 2 would be male. Are you getting it? 2 would be female. So 8 would be male over here. And 50% means half of this value. That is nothing but 127. So you can directly check the end digit over here. 7 would be the end digit. So A would be the perfect answer. Excellent performance by many of you. Shweta, Varalakshmi, Pooja, Radha, Akshay. Excellent performance, guys. Are you seeing how I am approaching this question? So first of all, you have to calculate your actual value. Based on that, convert percentage into fraction. Once you subtract that value, you are going to get your male part over here. And then check your unit digit to get the answer. Everybody is following this? Is there anyone having any small doubt? Is there anyone having any small doubt? Perfectly clear to all of you? Very good, guys. Very good. I'm really happy with your performance. Let us move on to the next question quickly. Ratio based question over here. I told you, whenever you have ratio based question, what is the trick that we have to follow? You can check any one part in the answer, either numerator or denominator. You are going to get your final answer over here. So you can try to follow that trick in this question. Let me see how many of you are getting the answer for this one. So especially for your ratio based question, using numerator itself, you can tell the value. Yes, can you give it a try? Quick answer from all of you. Shweta already got the answer. Excellent performance, Shweta. C option. Pawan is also getting it. Excellent, Pawan, Ujjwal, C option. Very good, guys. Very good. What a performance. All of you are doing really well. Vineet, very good. Varalakshmi, C option. Perfect one. Perfect one. Rohint is also getting it. Akshay is also getting it. C option is the perfect one over here. Okay, so how will you go about this? I want all of you to now please pay attention over here. Sandeep is also getting it. What is the ratio of number of employees in other department of A and D over here? Okay, so they are talking about other department in A and D. So just calculate A value. This is 2 nines are, this is nothing but 27. If you are adding both of the values, that is 45. If you are subtracting 45 over here, what are you getting? We have already calculated this value. It is 235 over here. Now you know that 235 is only divisible by 45. So C would be my answer. No need to calculate the full value. Are you following this short trick? Looking at the numerator itself, you could have made here, it is just divisible by 45 itself. Other all values are not able to divide it. So my numerator value is going to be 45 over here. Everybody is getting my point? Okay, 225. Yes, it is 225. Okay, so I was just checking the 5 digit over here. It is 225. Even if it is 5, you can see it is only divisible by 5 value over here. So that is the reason 45 would be the answer. Everybody is following this? So these type of tricks, guys, will really help you out. Without solving the question itself, we are getting the answer. Are you getting it? So please remember this trick, especially when you are asked about the ratio over here. You can use this trick in your question. Now I want quick answer from all of you for the last question. Let me see who is giving the quick and correct answer over here. Yes. Last question is there in front of you. Can you give it a try? Total number of employees in finance department in all the offices over here. So they are talking about the finance department. Okay, the tricks are really good. Thank you so much, Krishna. Thank you so much. So guys, to know about all the topic, arithmetic, DI, everything in organized manner, definitely all of you can be part of my paid batch. Okay, RBI assistant course, it is going to start from 21st of February. That is Monday onwards. Do check out the details, guys, because I do not want any one of you to miss any one lecture also. Perfect. Today offer is going on. If you are using my name as the code, you are just going to pay 1499 for that course. Okay, so do check out all of you. 216. Very good, guys. Very good. What could be the trick over here? All of you now please pay attention. First of all, when I was asked about this question, I can see n digit is different in all the answer. So we can directly check for the unit digit over here. Nani, World Queen, Ratan Kumar, Radha, Ujjwal. Excellent performance, guys. Excellent performance. Very good. Now they are talking about the finance department. We will calculate the n digit quickly over here. 2 nines are, so this will become 9 threes are 27. 5 nines are 45. 9 sevens are 63. Okay, 8 twos are 16. 5 twos are 10. 8 fours are 32. 7 fours are 28. 6 8s are 11 8s are. You can just check the unit digit. 7 plus 3 10 and this is 6 over here. There is only one option with 6. So 216 would be the perfect answer. Literally in 20 seconds we got the answer. Literally in 20 seconds we got the perfect answer over here. Very good. Mayank is getting it now. Very good. Everybody is following this? So you can see I have not calculated any of the answer completely over here. Directly based on the values or tricks over here, we are calculating the value. Do you guys want to try one more question? Or you want to try it as a homework? Yes? So I'll just give you the concept of this question over here. So in this particular, many of you are saying, ma'am, give question about the bar graph. So this is the bar graph based question over here. I am going to put it in my Telegram group. You can try to solve the question and mention your answer in the comment box, either in YouTube or you can also mention it in my Telegram group over here. My Telegram group name is Quant Made Easy by Priyanka ma'am. Okay, so do check out the name Quant Made Easy by Priyanka ma'am. So be the part of the group. You can solve this question over there. I hope everybody is following it. So again guys, let me tell you, today is the last day of registration for your RBI assistant batch over here. You can just check out the details over here. In this particular course, we are going to cover all the 4 sections. Right from your English, reasoning, quant, everything is included in such a small package. That is nothing but 1499. Okay, provided you are using Priyanka as the code over here. So I want all of you to check out. Actual price is 299, but today there is offer because your course is going to start from 21st of Feb. 21st Feb there is demo lecture. All of you can watch it. In that class I am going to take previous year question discussion over there. Okay, and for your SBI clerk batch also, we are soon going to get notification. So rather than waiting for the notification, I think it is perfect time to brush up your concept regarding clerical exam. So in this course also we are going to take pre as well as main stuff both. And as I tell you every day, rather than purchasing individual courses, guys, you can check for our elite subscription. Now, what all things are included in this elite subscription? All the mock test would be involved in this prelim and mains mock. Along with that, you can watch our daily live practice sessions as well. Doubt clearing sessions would be there. So whatever courses are going to come up on our site would be accessible to all of you for next 6 months. So, rather than purchasing individual thing, why not to purchase this elite subscription over here? So that you can watch your PO mains lecture later, PO pre-lectures later. So, everything would be accessible just for 2624 provided you are using Priyanka as the code over here. Okay, so that is what I have for today, guys. Thank you so much, Pawan Kumar. Nice session. Thank you so much, guys. Hope all of you must have liked this session. So, do not forget to press the like button over here and do subscribe to our channel. See you guys on Monday. On Monday onwards, we are going to discuss the live quiz, guys. Okay, so be present at 9 p.m. from Monday onwards. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care.